That is more like it, Raptor fans. I think we can all have a sigh of relief after this game. First things first, Raptors go into LA. The Clippers, obviously, they were struggling in their last few games. They win their last one. However, the Raptors come in there today, having not been able to find their offense. Kawhi Leonard not playing. I think it was a hip injury or quad or something along those lines for Kawhi Leonard. He does not play in the game today. And everyone plays their part. Guys, Siakam had 13 points, 5 assists on 6 of 9 shooting, 1 of 2 from 3, plus 29 while he was on the floor. Fantastic. Danny Green, 4 of 7. He was 0 of 2 from 3, but he made his shots count, and he was a minus 32 on the floor. He did an absolutely terrific job against Tobias Harris. That guy has been the MVP for their team this year. You look at Tobias Harris's numbers this season, guys, especially lately. 33 points, 20 points, and you look at his season numbers, over almost 20 and a half points a game. He's shooting 50% from the field, 40% from 3. He's been having a ridiculously good year, and the Raptors and Danny Green hold him to 10 points, 3 boards, 1 assist on 4 of 10 shooting and 0 of 3 from 3 and a minus 29 while he was on the floor. Unbelievable job by Danny Green guarding him. Ibaka, what else is new? This guy's unbelievable. 25 points, 9 boards, 3 dimes, 11 of 18 shooting, 1 of 3 from 3, 3 blocks in the game for Serge, plus 22 while he's out there. This guy ceases to amaze. Remember what this guy was last year? I kind of forgot now. I was one of those people, and if you guys listen to the podcast, you guys would know that I didn't like Serge, as I think every Raptor fan agreed. He wasn't worth the money, and he was terrible, and we should have traded him. But before this game today, he was averaging almost 16 and a half points a game, almost 7.5 rebounds. He's averaging 1.3 blocks. He's shooting almost 55%. He's even shooting almost 30% from 3, and he's shooting 81% from the free throw line coming into the game today. What a performance by Serge Ibaka. Fred VanVleet, only 5 points, but he had 14 assists. He only shot the ball 5 times, 2 of 5, 1 of 2 from 3. He was a plus 21 on the floor, and he grabbed 14 assists. And Kyle Lowry, the big question coming into today, what would he do today? No Kawhi Leonard, so you need Kyle Lowry to be Kyle Lowry. And you know what we saw early on? He didn't pass early. He drove to the basket and got an easy layup. Doesn't look like much. But it got him the touch of, okay, all right, we got one in, let's keep it rolling. And he ended up knocking down, guys, 4 of 8 from 3, 8 of 13 from the field, 21 points, 5 boards, 7 assists. He still had the 7 assists. He still had 5 rebounds, but he shot the ball at a fantastic rate. And he shot the ball. That's it. And he looked confident doing it. Incredible job by Kyle. By the way, he was also a plus 30 on the floor. The starting unit was unbelievable in the game today. Unbelievable. Just a fantastic. They dominated the entire Clippers starting rotation. Now, Clipper fans out there, we didn't have Lou Williams. We didn't have Kawhi Leonard. So, that excuse is gone. The Raptors went out there today in LA, having lost a couple of games in a row and having really not played well lately. And you went out there against the Clippers team who has had a surprisingly good start to their year and really took it to them in LA. The team as a whole shot 52%. That number, a lot bigger if you're the main guys on the team. When the second unit came in and the guys that usually come in to sweep up the crap at the end. It was a rough fourth quarter to watch, that's for darn sure. The Raptors only get 20 points, and at one point they were like 4 of 15 from the field. It was terrible. But for the most part, the Raptors shot around the 60% mark. They shot 47% from 3, 14 for 30. They were efficient. That's what you want to see. We have not seen that in quite some time, people. Raptors only get to the free throw line 12 times And they were 9 of 12 at 75%. They got out-rebounded by 1. Ideally, that's because of big freak show Boban Marjanovic, who came in there at the end. I want to see actually how he did in his he had 18.7 rebounds in 16 minutes. That guy's I'm not even gonna say anything about that. Raptors get 35 assists. From the get-go, the ball was humming. They were making that extra pass to get the better look. I mean, you were watching Kyle drive and kick, and usually you see a shot go up after that. But no, you see Fred VanVleet get it and kick it to Serge for a wide open look, and he knocks it down. Guys, this Raptor team has not had problems getting their wide open looks, but it's been the fact of knocking them down. And they did that today. Now, can this be a consistent thing over the rest of the year? Hey, we hope so. You never know what you're going to get, though. Guys, turnovers. 7. 7 turnovers by the Raptors. Incredible job there. You know, a big point in this game was the fast break. We know this Raptor team, once they play good defense, they like to get out and run. And this team, for most of this game, was playing dang good defense. So what does that mean? This team getting out and running. The fast break points end up 14-7, but at one point it was 14-0. Incredible. I mean, look, the biggest lead in the game, 32. So yeah, it did drop off, like I said, because of that the guys mopping up the garbage at the end. This is what you want to see, Raptor fans. Watching these last few games, we've been kind of nervous because we're like, okay, this team, I don't know what's going on with Kyle. We've lost some games now we shouldn't really lose. Very tight games. One against Brooklyn in overtime, which you don't want to lose that type of game. You know, and then in the last one, obviously against Milwaukee, a game that you had. It was right there, and you couldn't grab it. You know? And if Kyle knocked down a few threes, it could have been a totally different game, but he didn't. And then you go on a really tough road trip with LA, Golden State, Portland, Denver. I mean, those are some good teams you got to play. And you go out there in LA and you don't have Kawhi for this game tonight, and you smash the Los Angeles Clippers. Everyone's saying Kawhi is going to that team. Well, if that's any rehearsal, Kawhi, how do you feel, buddy? I don't know. I'm not, we're not going to speculate all that garbage because we're not the media, and that doesn't. Well, I guess technically we are, but we're not going to get into that kind of stuff. All right. So, guys, tomorrow though comes the other test. The Raptors on the second night of a back-to-back, but that means nothing to me because Lowry, Ibaka, Siakam, Danny Green, nobody touched the court in the fourth quarter today. So that whole back-to-back garbage means nothing. You play Golden State at the Oracle tomorrow night, 10:30 tip-off, like today. So guys, if you're still awake, I applaud you. If not, we'll talk to you in the morning. Guys, tomorrow night the Raptors look to get their second win in a row. Now, beating Golden State at home was such a great thing. But now, and they're playing better. Curry's back. They're 19-9. They've won 4 in a row. You got to play Golden State in Golden State. I'm assuming Kawhi Leonard will be ready to go in that game tomorrow night against Golden State. But, again, nothing's been confirmed as of yet. So we're going to have to wait and hear about that kind of stuff. But tomorrow's going to be a crazy one, guys. Today was on national TV. Tomorrow is as well. Everyone's saying this could be a finals preview. Well, if it is, sit back, relax, and enjoy, people, because here we go. All right. Last thing I want to talk about this game, though, guys, as much as I preached about the starters being so good, and Lowry was great, VanVleet was great, Ibaka, Green, Siakam are fantastic, I cannot put enough emphasis on the fact that the energy JV put in this game. In 18 minutes, he had 16 points, 5 boards, and 7 of 12 shooting, 1 of 2 from 3. He had a couple steals in the game, and he was a plus 6 or 8. Plus 6 on the floor. The energy. He also got a technical. Why? Because he's fired up. Montrezl Harrell, every time that guy gets a call against him, you see him like, oh, this is terrible. What is this? What is it? And then you look at it, and you're like, buddy, it was clear as day. I don't know what you're looking at. And I don't know if JV was chirping him when he got the putback off of the missed free throw, but if he did, that's hilarious. JV, I mean, he deserved it. What a game, 16-5. DeLon Wright with 12 points. He also had, 2 threes in that third quarter when the Raptors pulled away from the Los Angeles Clippers. And OG Anunoby had some threes as well. He had 12 guys on the bench. 3 guys in double figures. That's more like it. It's been like so. We have not seen this too often. But what we got to say is, guys, the Raptors dominated tonight completely. First quarter, you're plus 13. Second quarter, even at 34 apiece. All right, you don't play great defense, but you shoot the ball great, and you're still plus 13 at the half. And at one point in that second quarter, it did dwindle down to like 5 points because the bench couldn't really get much going on the defense. Then the third quarter comes around, and your starting unit gets back out there, and you're plus 16 in the third quarter. Your bench starts to get something going. Like I said, DeLon Wright with 2 big threes. JV started working in that third quarter, and then obviously -5 in the fourth, but who cares about that kind of mess? This team was incredible tonight, guys. I think you guys can all agree on that sense, but I think now, with this win in the books, our focus turns to tomorrow night against Golden State at the Oracle in Golden State. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video, and you guys enjoyed the win today. Smack the like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below, guys. What do you think of the game? Who is your player of the game? I don't know. It's either Lowry or Ibaka for me. Ibaka was so dominant, but Kyle Lowry was making shots. Finally. I want to hear what you guys have to say about who your player of the game is. By the way, quick stat here. In the 4 previous games to this, Kyle Lowry had a total of 15 points. He had 21 tonight. Just going to leave that there, all right? So, who's your player of the game, guys? And Evan and I will talk to you guys Thursday, podcast edition. By the way, my birthday is technically right now. 22 years young. There you go, guys. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Evan and I will talk to you guys Thursday, podcast edition. Link is in the description for the podcast channel and for the podcast itself on iTunes, guys. Twitter is also down below. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff. And I will talk to you guys Leafs edition as the Buds head to Tampa to take on the Lightning there on Thursday night. All right, the Buds have that big win tonight against Carolina. What a great night to be a Toronto sports fan. Raptors crushed the Clippers, and the Leafs beat the Hurricanes. Both teams win. Great. Now we can all sleep well. And the Leafs look to continue that winning ways against the Lightning on Thursday night. Not going to be easy, though. Tampa's a very good team, all right, as they play in Tampa. And as for the Raptors, guys, as we've been talking about, they take on the Golden State Warriors in Golden State on my flippin' birthday. 10:30 tip-off tomorrow night as the Raptors look for their second straight victory. And they also look to beat the defending champions. And finals preview? I'm just going to put that question out there to you guys. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you guys then.